Alright, time for the Q&As. How old are you and how long have you been vegan? I'm 23 years old. I've been vegan for almost 4 years now, and it's going to be 4 years in April. Where do I find that funky song at the end of your videos? My outro song is Beef by KRS-One, and KRS-One is really cool. You should check him out. I'm not really big into rap music or anything, but I really like KRS-One as a person, and that song is just awesome. Are you on the gear/juice bra? Massive gains, and depending on your answer, why or why not? I'm not on any gear at all. I've never taken steroids. I'm 100% full natty bra, and the reason I've never taken steroids is just because I've never really needed them or have any urge to take them. Like, I've been able to grow as much muscle and strength as I want. I'm not self-conscious in any way, and I'm more focused on health, really. Like, I don't care if I can squat 800 pounds if I'm gonna die at like 60 or 70 or 80. I want to live forever, basically. Are you a gamer? Yes, I am a gamer. I'm a PC gamer. I mostly play shooters. Call of Duty, the latest Call of Duty sucked though. Really into Battlefield, and play some other action games like Batman, Arkham series and stuff, but the game I'm most excited for is Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain for PC. What advice would you give someone who wants to begin making videos to share the plant-based vegan lifestyle but isn't sure where to start? If you're not sure where to start and how to really produce your videos, I'd say just start making videos and uploading them. It can be anything you're interested in, any of your thoughts, and kind of just develop it from there. Like, right away when I started making videos, I pretty much knew everything that I really wanted to do. I'm really into nutrition science, and I really like comedy, so I combined those two things. But if you're not sure, then look around, see a bunch of other channels. They don't have to be vegan channels or anything to do with, you know, fitness or exercise. Just see what kind of style you like and kind of try and emulate them, and you know, just go from there. I would like to know the story of how you became vegan and if it was a slow transition or was it overnight. I turned vegan pretty much overnight. I watched a Gary Yourofsky speech, and he talked about not only the ethics involved in meat eating but also the health implications, and I never knew that meat eating was so harmful, and I ended up discovering Drs. Colin Campbell, Dr. Neil Bernard, Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn, and I just concluded that a vegan diet was the best diet for not only your own health, but just ethics as well. How many calories per day do you need to maintain and grow? I need at least 4,000 calories. It's usually way above that, like 4,500. I do a lot of cardio, 9 hours a week right now, plus I have 4 days a week where I weight train, so I just need a lot of calories. If you don't have access to weights, are body weight exercises sufficient to lose fat? Yeah, calisthenics are great. If you don't have weights, then just do bodyweight exercises like push-ups, pull-ups, and stuff. Frank Medrano, he does all calisthenics and he looks amazing. I say if you want to lose weight, then you should combine calisthenics and cardio, so my recommendation is do cycling. If you're more into running, that's fine, but I think cycling's just better. It's more fun for me at least, and it's easier on your joints, and it's just easier to get into. Where do I start when it comes to fitness and getting enough nutrition? I've been vegetarian for a while and turned vegan not too long ago. I'm overweight. I have to have a lean body with a strong core. I just don't know specifically what to eat and how much. To start off with, just eat a low-fat, whole foods vegan diet. Stick to an 80-10-10 ratio. Try and keep the fats below 10% of your daily calories, and just make sure you eat until satiation, and lift weights and do cardio. A really good program to start off with for weight training is Jason Blaha's Novice program, and just do cardio as much as you can really at first. I'd say start off with half an hour, maybe 3-4 days a week, and build up from there. And just focus on athletic performance and keeping a sustainable lifestyle. If you try and restrict calories, you're just going to end up going off the rails. So make sure you eat very satiating foods, low caloric density, and low fat, so like bananas, apples, grapes, berries, and things like potatoes for cooked starches, and make sure you eat a lot of green vegetables. So that's a good place to start from. How do you grow taller when your parents are genetically short on a vegan diet? There's not really any way to help you grow taller aside from just eating enough and getting enough nutrition. Just make sure you get in your fruits and vegetables, and I don't know, if you end up short, then that's kind of what your genetics are, sorry. How accepting were your friends and family when you decided to go vegan? They were really accepting. I've never had any trouble from parents or friends or anything. They're all really supportive, and my mom actually turned vegan right when I did. How can women start bodybuilding? Well, I never recommend anyone compete in bodybuilding. I think it's incredibly unhealthy and stupid, but if you just want to build muscle, then I'd say go to the gym and follow a good, muscle building and strength program like Jason Balaha's novice program. What are your thoughts on the starch solution? I think it's a really good book. I disagree with a few things here and there, like Dr. John McDougall's fruit intake. He thinks it raises triglycerides to an unhealthy level, but I disagree with that. I think some of his opinions are formed around him just having really metabolically damaged patients and, certain things just not reacting with them well. But other than that, I think it's a really good book, it's a really good diet, and yeah, I recommend it to pretty much everyone. Do you have or feel that you need a cardio routine to keep the fat off? Yeah, I do cardio. I do 9 hours of cycling a week, and I just do it because I want to improve my athletic performance and be healthy. I don't really do it to stay lean, but being lean is a result of that, and if you do want to be lean, then yeah, you should do cardio. How much really depends on your level right now. You can't just do 9 hours a week if you've never really built up to that yet, so just start slow, start with half an hour, maybe 3-4 days a week, and build up from there. Are you single? Yes, I am single. I've actually never had a girlfriend. First girl I went on a date with, she tried to stab me, and my dates have gone better since then, but yeah, I've just never connected with anyone, but I'm perfectly fine with being single. I don't really like people all that much anyway. What do vegans mostly die of when they're 100? I'm actually not sure. I know there are a few vegans who have lived over 100, and I'm not sure what they died of. I imagine it's just something like heart failure in the middle of their sleep or something. Thoughts on the you need to eat complete proteins argument? It's the dumbest argument probably for meat eating. Plants have complete proteins. It's pretty friggin' obvious. If they didn't, I'd be fucking dead. Do you use any protein powder, thermogenics, pre-workouts, etc.? No, the only supplements I take are vitamin D and B12. I'm against using protein powders, pre-workouts. I think they're all garbage. They do absolutely fucking nothing. And you're not sure what you're getting in those products either, since they're not even regulated by the FDA, so there's just no point. What do you think about all that post-workout meal topic? What is the best you can eat, when, anabolic window theory, which strategy does what, etc. I think the whole meal timing, anabolic window, post-workout stuff, it's all things to overcomplicate nutrition for laymen so that they feel the need to pay someone for advice when they really don't need it. Just eat fruits and vegetables after you train. It's really not that complicated. How did relationships with those around you differ once you became vegan? Not at all, really. My mom went vegan with me, so nothing really changed there. I didn't really lose any friends over becoming vegan. I don't have too many friends, and I don't really hang out with them that much either, so it's not really a big deal. And I don't eat out ever, so it really made no effect on my social life. Do you recommend protein supplements for a vegan trying to make gains at the gym? If not, should I make an effort to eat a surplus of high-protein vegan foods or not even worry at all about it? No, I don't recommend protein supplements. They're just a waste of money. I say just eat whole foods. And also, if you have a calorically sufficient diet, then you really shouldn't worry about proteins. I think you should just eat lots of green vegetables throughout the day, and if you want, have beans in your diet. It's perfectly fine. But yeah, the whole protein issue, it's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. What's your favorite part about being vegan? Why do you do bodybuilding? And what part of the world are you from? Is it hard being vegan there? I don't know what my favorite part about being vegan is. I think all of it's good. I love feeling healthy. I love looking good. Like having big, huge erections, and I like not having to contribute to harm and suffering of animals. I got into bodybuilding because I had a few knee injuries in hockey, and I just ended up picking up the weights, and I just got into bodybuilding through there. And I live in Toronto, Canada. It's really easy to be vegan here. I have access to all the fruits and vegetables I want all year round. There's really no issues. What are your thoughts on 100% raw veganism? 100% raw veganism is completely and utterly pointless, and I think it's less healthy than including cooked foods in your diet. I think I'm going to go into a whole video on this topic, but basically it's a little harder to get certain nutrients like iodine on a raw vegan diet, and you're also missing out on really good foods like, potatoes and beans and stuff. What are your go-to post-workout meals, and how much protein do you aim to get after a workout? Post-workout, I basically eat anything that's available. I prefer bananas and dates and things like that, but, you know, sometimes I'll have just oatmeal, sometimes rice. You know, if you're low on fruit, you just have to go with those options. And after a workout, I don't aim for any amount of protein. I just eat a really big green smoothie along with fruits and vegetables or whatever's available, sometimes oatmeal, and that's it. What caloric nutrient ratio, protein, carbs, fats do you recommend for somebody looking to get muscle mass? I recommend an 80-10-10 basic ratio for pretty much everyone. Some people are going to prefer just getting more fat in their diet. Some people are going to prefer more protein. Adjust it slightly depending on how you feel, but most importantly for muscle mass is just overall calories. You just have to make sure you're getting in enough calories. That's the secret. So that's it for the first Q&A video, and I think I'm going to start doing those more regularly. And later this week I'm going to have a Blogilates video coming out. It's going to be a worst of the fitness industry, and I'm going to talk about Chris Jones, so stay tuned for that. But until then, make some vegan gains, and I'll see you next time.
What a relief! When will this poisonous product cease? This is another public service announcement. You can believe it or you can doubt it. Let us begin now with the cow. The way it gets to your plate and how.